So functions in R are basically things that we can just write to allow you to run many operations at once, repeated number of times, so we just don't have to enter everything in the console. So I have an example here of a function to convert Fahrenheit to Kelvin. And you can see here's the name of the function. And here's the parameter, the variable for the parameter that you pass to it. And here is a little formula that we would use to convert them. And then the function also returns the value. And then we have spaces here so that it looks pretty and then it's easier to read. One thing in R is that you don't have to actually add the return statement here. You could just remove it because by default in R, the last statement is returned value. So, but just because we're learning, we'll just leave that in there. So if we wanted to run that, we would go to find the freezing point of water. And if we want to find the boiling point, for example, we would do that. So that's how we do that. So we can also write a function to convert Kelvin to Celsius. Again, it's the same sort of thing. We take the parameter that we pass, temperature, and we subtract a number from it, and we return the value in Celsius. So we could calculate the value of absolute zero in Celsius by running this. Oh, I can't spell. And you can see that's what the absolute value is in Celsius. And then, so one thing that functions allow us to do is they allow us to combine lots of little procedures and formulas into different larger ones. So if we wanted to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, we could use our existing functions that we wrote and call them and get the value of that conversion. So we already have a function that converts Fahrenheit to Kelvin, and we have another function that converts Kelvin to Celsius. So we can just call those and use the value from the first function as input to the second function, and then we can calculate lots of different things, like what the freezing value is, or what a really hot day in the States is. In Canada, it's unbearable. And so anyways, basically all this does is allows you to reuse a lot of functionality into larger functions, and that's what a lot of writing software is making abstracting out small ideas into little functions, and then from that building up bigger functions that we can use to analyze large sets of data. And that's it.